Very light. Explore and experience the story with a lighter combat challenge. Camera and aim at light. Very light. Start. X button. Select. Triangle button. Reset to defaults. Circle button. Back. You have selected Very Light. Challenge level can be changed at any time in options. Difficulty. Start.
In an abandoned living room, Joel, a bearded man in his early 50s with dark, deep graying hair, cleans the neck of a stringless Taylor guitar.
I don't know what happened.
He rubs a rag over the image of a white moth between the second and third fret.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone.
In a flashback, Joel and Ellie, a teenaged girl with auburn hair, walk through a deserted city.
She needed her immunity to mean something.
Ellie's gaze wanders. Flash forward to the living room. Joel glances up.
Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business.
He continues cleaning down the fretboard.
Maybe I just wanted to do right by her.
In the flashback,
And then we made it.
armed militia guard a rundown St. Mary's hospital.
We found the Firefly.
Inside an operating room,
Because of her,
an unconscious Ellie.
they were actually going to make a cure.
Wearing an oxygen mask, she lies on the operating table. Flash forward to the living room.
The only catch,
Flashback to the operating room.
it would kill her.
Joel bursts in to face a surgeon and nurse.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor! What are you doing?
The surgeon grabs a scalpel in defense.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
The scars on Joel's face crease as his brow furrows menacingly. Flash forward to the living room.
Jesus Christ, Joel.
Tommy, a bearded man in his late 40s with long brunette hair tied back, sits wide-eyed.
What do you do?
Tommy gazes across at Joel, who returns a stare briefly.
I saved her.
Flashback to a hospital hallway. Floodlights illuminate bodies slumped near puddles of blood. A vacant hallway leads to the operating room. Inside, blood pools beneath the red-stained surgeon lying on the ground. Joel removes an IV and mask from Ellie.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
He lifts her from the table.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away!
Red lights flash as Joel exits a rear door carrying Ellie. Flash forward to the living room. Joel continues cleaning the guitar.
Goddamn.
Tommy stares at the floor.
That's some. That's a lot.
His eyes shift before he looks up at Joel.
What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests.
Flashback to Ellie lying on the back seat of an automobile with her eyes closed.
I told her
Her eyes open.
her immunity meant nothing.
She rolls onto her side to face the seats as Joel drives. Flash forward to the living room.
And she believed you?
Joel pauses. Flashback to a pensive Ellie. Flash forward to the living room. Joel continues cleaning.
I didn't say otherwise.
Tommy leans back as he shifts on a coffee table.
We should head back.
Tommy rises with a rifle, then grabs a bag. Joel stares after Tommy as he steps away, then stands himself and slips the rag into a rear jean pocket. He picks up a worn canvas backpack before leaving, carrying the guitar.
With navigation assistance enabled, press L3 button to face the camera in the direction of story progression. Hold L1 button to gallop. X button, jump. X button, jump. X button, jump. X button, jump. You are riding a horse. Health, 100.
Now dusk, inside a fortified settlement, Joel dismounts from his horse. He pulls the reins over its head.
It's okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Tommy takes the leather straps from Joel. Joel steps to the horse. He pulls his backpack from its side.
About what we were talking about earlier.
With the stringless guitar strapped across his back, Joel stops beside Tommy.
I can't say I'd have done different.
The two men look at one another. Tommy nods.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Joel nods back at him.
I'll see you later, Tom.
Tommy leads the horses away. Joel makes his way down a street lined with houses, lawns, and various townspeople going about their evenings. Cut to black. Words appear. Directed by Neil Druckmann. Inside a detached garage converted into a cabin, the white and black sneaker of an unseen person taps the floor. Sitting at a desk, their hand sketches in a notebook with a black pen. A bandage is wrapped around their right forearm. The person is revealed to be Ellie. She is wearing earbuds. She has her back to a front door. Joel appears as he opens the door behind her.
Hello,
Oblivious, she continues drawing.
Ellie?
Joel steps inside, then closes the door. Glancing around, he steps toward her. He reaches a foot towards her chair and nudges it. She removes her earbuds.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
She closes the book, then stands and leans against her desk.
Hey,
hey,
Her eyes wander.
what's up, Joel?
She stares at him.
just checking in.
He nods.
Folks are,
He gazes off.
talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
He adjusts a lava lamp on shelving.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, now I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just
Motioning back, he steps to the door.
I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Ellie stares down at her desk. She looks up.
What's this?
Joel approaches her with the guitar, which now has strings.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
A capo is clamped above the third fret.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay.
He takes a seat on a coffee table. He rests the guitar on his right thigh.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
She sits on her rolling desk chair.
I'm trusting you.
Use left stick to choose a chord. Touchpad swipe vertical, swipe to strum. Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming. Use left stick to choose a chord. Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming. Use left stick to choose a chord. Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming. Use left stick to choose a chord. Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming. Use left stick to choose a chord. Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming. Use left stick to choose a chord. Touchpad swipe vertical, swipe to strum. Play the highlighted chords by selecting them and strumming. Use left stick to choose a chord. Skip puzzle. Are you sure you would like to skip this puzzle? No. X button. Select. Circle button. Back. Yes.
Joel plays and sings.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me.
Ellie's eyes shift pensively.
All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more.
She stares at Joel.
Yes, I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get.
He runs a hand along the body of the guitar, then moves the guitar from his thigh as he stands.
She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing about
I
this.
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
He hands the instrument to her. She places it on her thigh.
You did.
She stares at it, then at Joel, who nods.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
He rests a thumb on his belt.
Deal.
Okay.
Nodding, his gaze falls to the floor. He turns to leave.
Okay.
Do
He stops at the doorway.
you remember the joke?
He leans an arm against the frame. His gaze wanders.
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
Ellie smiles and glances down.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
He nods. He reaches for the doorknob.
Good night, kiddo.
He exits, closing the door behind him. Ellie stares off, then down at the guitar. She holds the neck, then strums an E string. Cut to black. A white title appears. The Last of Us, Part 2. Lying in her bed, a sleeping Ellie stirs awake. Words appear. 4 years later.
Shit.
Wearing a hoodie and jeans, she climbs out of the bed. She opens the front door to reveal a man in his mid-20s with shoulder-length black hair.
Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
He stands with his back to a snowy yard.
Her
Her breath is visible as she exhales.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Ellie stares with crossed arms.
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is awkward.
He cracks a brief smile.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
He stops her from closing the door.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
She shuts it in his face.
Get your stuff together, we're already late.
Smells fine.
This audio cue means that a triangle button interact prompt is available.
Okay. Sure. Here we go. Hey, is Joel up?
We got reports of infected out north. We sent him and Tommy out early to scout.
That sucks.
Yep. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Sorry I missed it. Maria wants a word with you.
She had a great time. Where is she?
The diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Nope.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me?
Hey, so... we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just... I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
Thanks. Hey, old timer. Yeah, get a good scratch.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi. Want to grab some breakfast?
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
Excuse me.
Ellie. There you are. Come here.
In a bar, Ellie passes Jessie as she approaches a blonde woman at the bar top.
Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Ellie's eyes shift.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
A gray-haired, middle-aged man approaches from a kitchen.
Hey,
He holds an item wrapped in brown paper.
look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
Ellie shoots the woman a glance.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
Seth glances at them.
Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out.
Ellie nods.
Made you some sandwiches.
He places the wrapped item onto the bar top.
Okay.
He motions to the sandwiches.
Your steak.
Maria picks the sandwiches up.
Thank you, Seth.
She pushes the sandwiches into Ellie's hands.
Yeah. Well,
Seth turns to leave.
you be safe out there.
Yep.
Maria looks to Ellie.
I appreciate that.
Ellie shrugs.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Ellie gives the sandwiches to Jessie.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
Jessie follows Maria out the front door.
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. Watch yourself. I mean, there's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Hey, Ellie. You know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that. Ellie, can I talk to you for a sec?
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Stand bright. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina! Assignments!
Just give me a minute!
we get your girlfriend to the stables, please?
At a playground, Jesse leaves Ellie, who spots a dark-haired woman in her early 20s having a snowball fight with children.
Hey, Dina.
Dina glances back.
Can I talk to you?
Ellie leans over a low fence.
Hey, guys! I'm tapping out. Come on! How long?
Dina shrugs as she turns. Dina wears a brown jacket with jeans. An empty sheath is strapped to her right leg.
Hey. Hey.
She faces Ellie at the fence.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. And
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
Dina smirks.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
A snowball hits Ellie.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing!
Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken!
I hate this kid so much.
You wanna fuck him up?
Ellie glances over her shoulder.
Yeah, I do.
Ellie hops the fence.
You asked for it! You better run, you little shit!
Holy shit! Get to cover! Go! Go!
R2 button. Quick throw.
Ow!
Damn! Blame on that kid!
Locked on target.
Gotcha!
We're on the board, sucker!
When the reticle is locked on, throw directly at the target with R2 button.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny.
Ellie and Dina, 2
Eat that.
of 10. When navigation assistance plays an error sound cue, you need to do something else to progress.
I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like, for real!
R2 button. Quick throw.
Oh, you like that? Fuck yeah! I mean, frick, don't tell your mom.
And look at a target to lock on.
See you!
Press R2 button. Without aiming when locked onto easily hit targets.
Oh, suck it! Boom! Eat snow, you little shit! I know where you live, Alex!
Oh, you better hide.
In your face!
Ellie and Dina, 6 of 10.
Come on. We're winning.
I'll see you!
Ellie and Dina, 7 of 10. Move within range and look at a target to lock on. Press R2
Ow!
button.
Who taught you that?
Easily hit targets. Move within range and look at a target to lock on. Without aiming when locked onto easily hit targets. Kids,
Ow!
6
Oh,
of
man,
10.
good on my shirt. Oh,
And look at a target to lock on. Press R2 button. Without aiming when locked onto easily hit targets. Move within range and look at a target to lock on. Press R2 button. Without aiming when locked onto easily hit targets. Kids, 7 of 10. Move within range and look at a target to lock on.
they're winning! So fucking sneaky. You suck.
Press R2 button. Without aiming when locked onto easily hit targets. Ellie and Dina, 9 of 10. Move within range and look at a target to lock on. R2 button. Quick throw. Press R2 button. Without aiming when locked onto easily.
I can't believe it! No! No! Get her! Help
your monsters! All right, we actually have some work to do. Scram.
Man. I guess I asked for that, huh?
Yep.
Let's go.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks.
Ellie and Dina lead 2 horses out of the stables.
Come on.
They approach other riders and horses near a high fortress wall and gates.
Hey, Shimmer.
Ellie scratches her horse's neck. Carrying 2 rifles, Jesse approaches them.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you,
Ellie checks a rifle as he hands the guns to them.
and one for you.
Dina slings her rifle over her shoulder as Jesse turns to the gates.
Open it up!
Men push the gates open.
Settle down, children.
Jesse faces the riders.
All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
As Jesse leaves, Ellie and Dina climb onto their horses. Dina smiles at Ellie as the riders leave.
Yeah.
The women follow the other riders out through the gates. They split into groups of 2 as they gallop towards mountainous wilderness beyond. In the early hours of the morning, a large mountain-style house surrounded by snow-covered peaks and evergreens. Inside a living room, men and women lie in sleeping bags on hardwood flooring as firelight wavers over them. Pan across the sleeping people to a brunette woman in her early 20s with freckles on her face. She suddenly awakens in a panic. Calming herself, she rests her head back down. Wood burns in a fireplace to her right, next to large frost-covered windows, facing the landscape. Sitting up, she reveals a green long-sleeve shirt covering a strong, muscular build. Turning her head, she glances over her shoulder at a brunette man in his early 20s, wearing a dark jacket, standing at the windows. She pushes herself up. Crossing the living room, she passes the fireplace, furniture, and a grand piano as she approaches him, revealed to have a beard. He leans against a window frame, staring out. He glances over at her.
Hey.
He nods to her.
Hey.
Her hair is braided back into a ponytail. She crosses her arms as she joins him.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Her brow furrows as she looks back, then to his jacket. She dusts snow from his shoulder.
Where have you been?
He considers his answer before he steps back towards the living room.
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
The woman watches him go. Moments later, wearing a dark beanie, jacket, and olive canvas backpack, she ducks under a closing garage door as she follows him outside.
Come on. This way.
Wearing a tan backpack, he heads into the forest.
It's cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
Left stick forward, plus, X button, vault obstacles.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
You too?
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
I could see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not.
Through here.
Left stick forward, plus, X button, squeeze through. Circle button, crouch, press, circle button, to crouch. Circle button, stand.
You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
We keep going like this, we're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
Will you stop being weird? You're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird. Careful jumping over these.
X button, jump.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill. Thank you.
Hold, L1 button.
You're gonna have to run to make it. Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clear.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on. Hey, eyes on me. Abby, stop looking down.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
Climbing up a snowy ledge, Abby follows Owen as they come to a break in the trees at a lookout. The glowing lights of a settlement are surrounded by mountains in the distance.
Is it?
We made it.
Holy shit.
Abby takes it in.
It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Owen just stares at her.
Have you told anyone else?
He shakes his head.
Wanted you to see it first.
He points at the city, then a cluster of buildings on a mountainside.
Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Her mouth shifts.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
She looks to Owen and motions towards an outpost.
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
With a furrowed brow, she stares at him.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do?
She leans away from him.
What is going on with you?
He looks down. Then he faces her.
Mel's pregnant.
Her brow rises, then tightens.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
She takes a step towards him.
We can convince him, right?
Owen looks away. Her brow furrows as her eyes narrow. She takes a step away.
I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want. But not at any cost.
Hesitating, he touches her arm.
Hey.
Don't!
She pulls it away. He takes a step back, then glances at their trail.
See you back at the lodge.
He leaves her at the lookout. She shakes her head before turning to watch him go. She turns back to reveal tears welling up in her eyes. Her gaze shifts from the settlement city to the glowing lights of the outpost on the mountainside. She marches towards it.
Fuck it.
She drops down from a ledge.
I don't give a fuck. I'll do the whole thing on my own.